everybody. Welcome to Satsang today. We don't. I want to start with this investigation together. That we don't have to go far away. We don't have to go on a journey to find the truth of yourself, to find the truth of life. There is no goal of this seeking of truth for truth, of this apparent journey towards truth, except coming back here, coming back where you are, coming back and checking what you are doing, why you are doing, what are the techniques that you are using, and are they going to help you? If you just sit back, feel the ground under your feet, come back here, and check what are you doing, why are you doing, it will solve all the problems. It will give you the desired results which most of the seeker's mind imagines to be somewhere else. It is mainly because of the experience of suffering which every seeker experiences has as a normal in a normal state. So they're not able to believe that without uh, finding some great techniques, great processes, how uh, this suffering can be removed from their life. I want to tell you, oh beloved seekers of truth, the suffering is not something which for which you need to find a external solution. The experience of suffering is real, but the cause of suffering is not real. Cause of suffering is the wrong perception of life, the wrong perception of yourself, which causes wrong judgments, wrong expectations, leading to suffering, to sense of failure, sense of incompletion, sense of split, division. So, beloved seeker of truth, come back here. Feel the ground under your feet. Sit and look. What are you doing? Why are you doing? What are the techniques that you are using? And for what? The truth is not to be found by blindly following techniques, processes, or anything else. Another name for truth is awareness. And truth of awareness can be found by being aware of whatever it is inside you, of being aware of what you are right now, giving up all the imaginary goals for a super self and being present with what you are right now and being aware of it. The more you are aware of what you are right now, the more you are moving towards your true position. The true position is not something which is absent at any point of time. Your true self is present every moment. But because of lack of clarity, you are not living from there. That lack of clarity can be removed by bringing in the light of awareness, by being aware of who you are right now. Forget about ego, forget about true self, forget about enlightenment and any other things like this. Come back, be a normal human being, sit here and check what are you doing, why, check who are you right now and just check without any um, without bringing any spiritual influences, because what is in spiritual knowledge? Until you know yourself anything, is it not another block of knowledge in the mind, another concept in the collection of your concepts? Like any other concept, a spiritual concept will also harm you equally. Be free from concepts, be free from outside influence. As Ramana Maharshi says, then you don't need any techniques to know yourself. You never need any technique to know yourself. Never. The techniques are only needed to remove the outside influence that you can remove by just sitting and checking what I am right now or who I am right now. The more you sit like this, the more awareness enters in your system and it starts functioning. It starts removing the darkness called confusion, lack of clarity. Do you see? Lack of clarity. It is not absence of confusion. There is no such thing as a presence of confusion. There is no such thing as presence of confusion or presence of darkness. It is absence of clarity, absence of light, light of awareness, light of yourself that you are already. By being more and more aware, you become more and more yourself, your true self, because awareness is your nature, your essence. I invite all of you for any questions you may have, anything you want to share. Mila, you are saying, thank you very much for the opportunity to touch this. Happy to know, Mila, you are here. This uh, this topic that we are discussing right now is something vital because we are dealing with the sleep. We are not dealing with problem. This is a uh, mm, this is the biggest misperception every seeker has. The seeker thinks that there is a problem to be solved. So obviously there is a need for a solution, for some steps, processes, techniques. No, you are not dealing with problem. You are dealing with the sleep of the self, of yourself. Sleep can be removed by this, by just sitting, investigating what I am doing, why. The more you sit and look, what exactly I am doing in my life right now, what for, the more you wake up. When you wake up, the problems are not found because they all were part of the sleep, part of the dream that you were having in the sleep. So there is no other solution than waking up. The more you wake up, the more better, the more problems are not found. Not that they are solved. No, remember this. I want to make it very clear to all of the seekers. The problems are not solved. No. When you wake up, the more you wake up, they are not found to be true. They are found as part of the whole activity of the life. You feel thirsty and you are a lazy bone, always lying on the bed and watching TV. And you have to get up and get butter from the fridge. Now it's a problem for you. And now you will search solution for it. It's not a problem. It is part of the this whole activity of the life. Thirst is there. Moving of your body is needed also. It's not a problem. Like this, you will find there are no problems actually anywhere. Something need to be done, you will do it as and when required. Happy to know, Mila, you are here. Sebastian is here. He's saying, "Good morning, Raji. I'm so happy and thankful to see you again this morning." Thank you, uh, Sebastian. I'm also so happy to know you are here. It is always joy meeting uh, with those who have open mind, open heart, and courage to overcome their imaginary fears and to settle in the truth of themselves, which brings unimaginable joy, freedom, oneness, taste of oneness beyond oneness. The only thing that you are left with after you know yourself is uh, abundance of in different dimensions, abundance from different directions. Life is showering on you. The only thing you are left with, play, play. How play can bring tiredness, suffering, or anything. You just play wherever you are. Nothing serious about anything now. Very happy to know, Sebastian, you are here. Please, both of you, Sebastian and Mila, if you have any question or any sharing, please feel free. It will give me some kind of anchor to start with when nothing comes out, so that we can continue this online session. So please feel free. Rajee, Prajot is saying, "Good morning, dear Rajee. I am here too and enjoying very much here. Love you. Thanks, beloved Prajot. So happy to know that you are here. Together, I have noticed it becomes very easy to look and to see and to achieve this goal of spirituality, waking up. It is very easy when we are together like this. All we have to do is just be here, be present, respond to anything that you feel like responding, send some question or feedback, or just listen. Because all that we need is just come here, feel the ground under your feet, stay here and look. This looking actually is not needed, but it is needed to cut the habit of the mind, because otherwise mind will start thinking, meaning you will start uh, mm, getting involved in the imagination. So just to weaken this habit, we need to look. What are you doing? Why are you doing? So bring some light in these areas which are moving mechanically, unconsciously. That will break this mechanical structure of your life. Otherwise, you don't really need to do anything. Even looking is not required, because looking is your nature. You are the mirror of awareness already. You're just sitting and everything is already in front of you. The only thing you has to be achieved is the awareness that I am the mirror of awareness. Awareness with such a conviction that any movement of your mind, any threat from the mind cannot shake it, cannot move it. Very happy, Prajat. I also love you so much. Dear Badra is saying, "Good morning, Rajiji. I'm also here with love and gratitude." Ah, so nice to know, Badra, you are here. Badra, this love and gratitude is such a uh, amazing, I don't know what to say, thing, a feeling, a energy or a experience. I don't know what to call it, but it is part of the mystery. So even when you wake up, it is still there. This love is still there. This gratitude is still there. So I say to you, value it. It is from the beyond. It is part of the divine, the essence of the divine. This love and gratitude. Gratitude means you can already see that there is something beyond helping, and you are thankful. It is already uh, becoming aware. It is already, you are half awake. Otherwise, how you can be grateful? If you cannot see beyond your personal identity, you cannot be grateful. And if you are grateful, it is but obvious that your your being, which is sleeping, has already started touching beyond the dream of the person, has already started wriggling and moving like this. It's so beautiful. Very happy, Badra, to know you are here. Lots and lots and lots of love to you. And Sukhi is saying, good morning, lots of love. Love you, Sukhi. Happy to know you are here. The being yourself is not a one dimensional thing, it is the essence of everything, it is the soul of everything. Love is the perfume that is coming out of your own self. Light, wisdom, clarity, everything. And yet, you are beyond all these things also, which all of you will know one day as you are going deeper in yourself. While having all the wonderful gifts of divine, I pray to the Lord that bless us all by your divine taste, so that we can taste you directly and we can know you also beyond even the being a separate soul or a separate presence. Allow us to taste the ocean of beings, the supreme being. Very happy, Suki. Mila is saying, dear Raji, sometimes when I'm sitting on the meditation, I feel that I'm going to sleep, almost sleeping. Usually at this time I stop to do it. Please tell me something wrong here. No, Mila, nothing is wrong here. The structure that we are living in the beginning of this, not being a person, is a setup, as I said before also. And it is a setup of the body and mind and many energies, and on top of it, a wrong perception about the self, which causes lot of suppression. And this suppression is the unconscious mind, creates the unconscious mind. So it keeps storing there, which is like darkness, which is like sleep. In a state like you, the sleep that you feel is of the unconscious mind. Just don't do anything, don't stop, continue, be more alert, so that this sleep will continue here for some time, and you will still be there, awake. And when you are awake, how you can be sleeping? So you can either sleep or you can wake up. You can remain awake. So you remain awake. Let the sleep be there. It will continue as long as it has to finish this cleaning of the unconscious parts. We don't really know what is sleep, but there are many energies, many experiences which are sleep-like, but all of them are not sleep. So it is okay to continue. You know, no need to stop. Just continue. Hold your ground of being aware. This time, being aware that I am falling asleep. And if you can see this, already you will hold such a deeper position that your death will not be able to do anything. You will enter the death dancing and smiling and singing because you are witnessing the death. Sleep and death are one, same taste, same process. So witness the sleep. Don't stop meditation. I hope, Mila, I have answered your question. While there is no question right now, I will continue sharing what I feel like in this moment. What I am enjoying right now is unfolding of the talks of life in this online session. I am the witness of it, not the doer. I am enjoying it so much like this. So every word, every thing that comes out is happening right here is totally new for me, and I am witnessing the delivery from the beloved. So much happy to be the instrument of the beloved, to be the hollow bamboo of the divine. So happy like this. Sebastian is asking, is it important to know where the disturbance of the mind? Is it important to know where the disturbance of the mind in every situation comes from to achieve a permanent remove of disorientation? Uh, Sebastian, is a little bit not. It's not so clear to me. Can you please write a little more about it? I can sense, uh, Sebastian, what you want to ask, but it would be better if you write more. I will continue answering your question out of the understanding I have about it, about the question. You are asking that the disturbance. Hmm, is it important to know the disturbance of the mind in every situation comes from the desire to permanently remove the disorientation? Yes. The state of disorientation is a relative experience. Once you settle in your new position, in your new way of looking at things, at life, relating to life, once you become clear, once you start living more from your new true position, then there is no disorientation. Disorientation is just like an experience, any experience that you have on a wheel, on a high wheel or something, high swing or something. But as you get used to of it, you will become clear that it's a very nice place to be with lot of clarity. But because we cling, we want to go back to the to the old position. We strive for it. That causes this experience of disorientation. Just stay here like this for some time. It will all be settled by itself. And further, you are saying, Sebastian, sometimes I become confused when I try to follow my thoughts. Uh, you are fortunate that only sometimes you get confused. My understanding is that whenever you follow thoughts, you will get 100% times you will get confused. You don't follow the thoughts. If you follow the thoughts, thought will uh, present the truth of any situation or any event the way they want to present, which is anyway confusing. Don't follow the thought, watch the thought, be present here, listen to the thoughts as if you are the judge of the court and they are the different liars presenting their opinions, arguments. Don't let them decide. You listen and then you decide. Listen, everything is okay. There is nothing wrong in listening to the mind, but without jumping into the courtroom, you hold your dignity of the judge and hold the seat of the judge. Then further you are saying, yes, and is it required to know exactly where the disturbance comes from, or do you just have to know that there is a disturbance? No, Sebastian, you don't need to know from where the disturbance comes, because um, if you try to go into the details of every disturbance, there is no harm in that, but it will just wastage of time. But I will actually invite you on another thought. I feel I invite you, not all, but try to go to the roots of any disturbance, that from where it comes, and you will reach actually to the same place every time. If you are really touching the depth, the roots of the disturbance, you will reach only to one place, the place where you are not clear who you are. All the disturbance come from the same place. You are not clear about who you are, and so that's why you are not able to relate with the life, with events, with circumstances, with experiences in a correct way. So as long as you are living the experiences and you are only touching the super outer layer of your life, for example, a disturbance, and you justify it in some way at the level of disturbance only, at the level of mind only, then it will be okay. But the moment you go deeper to try to find out from where exactly this disturbance is coming, you will reach to the same place. By any disturbance you go, whatever disturbance you take, you just go and check. But then keep checking. So like you will feel like I'm disturbed right now. Why I'm disturbed? Because this particular event did not happen the way I expected. Then check why you expected it. And then like this you will go deeper and deeper and deeper. And then you will reach to the place where you will you will clearly see that it doesn't make any sense until I know myself how I can be clear what I am seeing is right and not, what I am knowing is correct or not. So how I can judge anything, how I can expect anything to be in a certain way. You will see the whole tree of unconsciousness within. But generally you don't need to know from where the disturbance is coming. It is just enough to know that there is a disturbance. Stay with the disturbance. It will tell you a lot about the inner functioning of the mind and everything. It will tell you what is disturbance. If you try to solve a disturbance, if you are in a hurry, that okay, I want to just finish this, remove this anxiety, this restlessness of the disturbance, then you are, it is okay to do many times like this, but sometimes it will be good to bear the pain of this disturbance while you are doing this research and checking what is this actually, what exactly it means to be disturbed. So just look at it beyond your definitions, beyond your beliefs of the disturbance. What is the disturbance? What it means to be disturbed? I am disturbed. What does it mean? Break this, deconstruct this word disturbance, the definition of this disturbance, and throw the uh, normal definition that you have in your mind, and look with fresh eyes now. What exactly is this disturbance? What exactly is happening? And you will be surprised. I don't want to tell you what you will see. You just find yourself. You will be pleasantly surprised, and it will help you so much about any other disturbances. Because what we are doing is we are working on roots. Once you work on roots and you succeed, it is reflected in the on the whole tree of your life. Gradually, you will see in coming weeks or months, the whole lifestyle will change in a very pleasant, beautiful way, more intelligent way, more um, awake, more aware, more joyful, more clear, less and less restlessness, less and less sense of incompletion. You will be more and more total in wherever you are, whatever you are doing. I hope, Sebastian, I answered your question. If still you feel some clarity is needed, please feel free to write more. Mila is saying, thank you very much, dear Raji. A lot of love to you, my dear mother. Yes, my baby. Very happy to see you are here. Shashikant is asking, Pranam Raji ji, bless me with your love. I want to thank you for the reply for my question last session. Thank you. I like to ask you one more question. Thank you, Sasikan. I'm so happy to connect with you like this. Anybody who is interested in truth, it becomes joyful naturally for me to connect and discuss and explore. I have not found a greater joy than exploring the truth that is found in the exploration of truth. Because if you are thirsty, and even if you have a fight with a river, you are in the river and fighting with the river, still you will feel and get access to the water, which will quench your thirst. So even fighting with the truth is worth, and even falling in love with the dream that is not true is worthless. So I'm very happy that you are uh, uh, desiring to know the truth of your life, of yourself. Further, you are saying, yet I like to ask you one more question. What must be the ground for all our perceptions in our day-to-day life? Thank you. Shashikant, before you know yourself, it is different. And after you know yourself, there cannot be any questions like this. Then you already have a certain ground already. But before you know yourself, the ground must be this moment, here and now. Whenever you feel confused, feel the ground under your feet. And I'm talking literally, in literal sense. Touch your feet under the ground, barefoot or with shoes, whatever it is. But feel it, that okay, this is the ground. So I am here. Feel the body slowly, slowly, whole body. And you will come back here. Come back in this thisness of life, in this present moment. This is the best place. This is the best ground for all your perceptions. Try to hold this ground as much as you can, and from here you will see things much more clear. Still, mind will be there trying to confuse you, but still you will be in a much better position to see anything, to perceive anything. Whenever you get confused, too confused in any situation where perception becomes very blurry, stop for just one moment, for few moments, for 5 minutes, let's say. Take a deep breath and just let go of everything. Just stop, and you will get access to that truth of yourself, and it will reveal so much power that you will be able to see many things much more in much more clear way than before. But I want to tell you, there is no alternate for knowing yourself. Until you know yourself, confusion will continue. So while you take care of your life, whatever way suits you, focus more on knowing yourself also, because that is the only solution actually. And knowing yourself is very easy. It's not difficult. It is only difficult when you are in love with the mind, with the investments in the mind, your story, memory, and things like this. It's like you have an ancient landline phone and you are in love with this. And obviously, it is very old, so it does not have any features, it does not have any um, facilities for storing the address book for the last call so you can redial. and the missed calls and things like this, and you are troubled continuously by it. But because you are in love, you reject all the good, great offers. And I'll come to you that this is a great phone which you can buy and hold and install here, but you say no. So you are troubled and not ready to replace. This is what mostly happens in most of the cases when people say that I am suffering and I don't want to let go of my old system. You cannot achieve anything new while your old system remains same. It is like trying to make a dish using the same ingredients at the same temperature with the same recipe by the same cook with the same mood 50 times and expecting to be something new every time, trying more harder and harder so that maybe you will get some new recipe. No, you will not. You will have to look that either the ingredients are not correct, temperature is not right, the recipe that you have put that you have are using to make this dish is not correct. Something is wrong somewhere. You will have to look, no? But most of the people, they expect a new recipe of their life by working harder with the same things. It will not happen. So my invitation to all of you, not to you only, Sasikan, but to all of you is that allow these fundamental investigations. We are talking about investigation, looking, not changing. Changing you will do yourself. Because once you see there is something useless in your system, why you would continue keeping it? It is like you have a basement which is full of imaginary treasures that you have stored in past a few years, and every time you go there, it is dark, and you again fall in this dream of your memories and enjoy them so much and come out and never clean. You are never able to clean your basement. What you need is light. Either take some light with you when you go to the basement, or bring your basement stuff on the first floor, on the ground floor, under the sun. Then you will be able to see that, okay, it is something very nice, I understand, much more valuable than anything I ever had, but it is gone now. It is just occupying my space. Why I have no real use of this thing now. And like this, your whole system will become new. So we are saying investigate. But until this happens, I know you are already doing these investigations. So for you or for any seeker who is going through this transformation, the best place to decide anything is to be here in this moment. So choose to come back in this moment whenever you find any difficulty in your life and decide from here. I hope I answered your question, Shashikant. I want to come back to my favorite talk. Today is Sunday. It is a off day. It is a holy day. So let us turn off our routine, mechanical life, thinking, doing, so that we can experience the holiness of this day, which is present every day actually. But today you are free comparatively to just turn off your routine, habitual way of life, and you can taste the holiness of this day. Then it will become a holy day for you. Every day is a holy day because the holy presence is functioning in everything. It is not that the holy presence is hidden somewhere. This is the miracle. This is the magical twist of this life, magic angle of this secret. This divine presence is not hidden anywhere. It is very much present everywhere in everything. But why we cannot see? Because it needs a certain sensitivity. It needs a certain mood. Your body has a different mood, different level of sensitivity. Your mind also like this, and they are capable of experiencing certain things, but cannot experience beyond that. Mind cannot experience everything. Mind cannot perceive everything. There are certain things which cannot be perceived through the mind. There are many things actually. This holy presence cannot be perceived by the mind, but can be perceived by you, who is here, because you are this holy presence, and you are now dying to experience yourself, to live as yourself. This is the restlessness that you have. This is the root of all the suffering that you have. And now you have started remembering that that holiness, that lightness, that joy of your own self, of your own being. Natural joy. Not that you have to acquire it from anywhere. Not that you have to wait for a certain event to happen so that you can feel joyful. Natural joy, continuous. We are approaching end of this session, online session. If anybody has any last question, please you can ask. The purpose of spiritual practices or the path or the processes is not to acquire knowledge. The knowledge that we think the knowledge that we are used to of knowledge of the mind, knowledge of the experiences, through the experiences. It is to wake you up. It is to make you more aware, more alert of the same things that you are doing, of the same place where you are, of the same body and mind that you have. So everything remains same while you are becoming more and more aware of it, more and more awake of it. But this being awake changes everything. It not only changes the system within you, but also changes your life experiences. So for you, everything changes. And what you have to do, just be more aware. Wherever you are, whatever you are doing, be more alert, be more vigilant of what you are doing, not trying to achieve anything separate, anything other than what you are doing. Rather, being more alert of what you are already doing. So don't add new processes, don't bring new work for you, don't add new tasks in your task list. Add awareness, add alertness. So be more alert and let this alertness, awareness be your thumb rule. Doesn't matter what you are doing, even you are doing self-inquiry. Bring this alertness even there. That okay, so I'm doing self-inquiry means I'm asking who am I? Bring attention here, bring your alertness here also. What's happening actually in this who am I? What exactly I'm doing? Who am I? What exactly I'm asking? No? Just bring this attention, this alertness. This alertness will show you. It will not give you knowledge. Knowledge is second hand. It is first hand experience. This alertness will give you first hand experience, direct seeing of the truth, of whatever it is. Let us not define the truth. Let us see it ourselves. So I'm not interested in preaching you the truth about the truth. I'm interested in bringing you to the position where you yourself can see how exactly it is, what it is. A very beautiful friend wrote, a friend wrote somewhere, very beautiful words. A spiritual teacher, a guru, is not a wall, it is a door. Door to your own self, door to yourself. I like to call it in a different way. I say I am a mirror, and you have never seen a mirror in your life. Now I want to show you your true face. And so continuously I'm here. Whatever you will see in this mirror of Rajee is your own self, nothing else. Okay, so there seems to be no question. Just let us sit together for 5 minutes. I will continue guiding you. Then we will end our session like this. Being here in this present moment, in this ness of life, is not an option that you have. You are already here. There is no possibility of leaving this nowness of life. You can never leave it. But you can be busy, which gives you this experience that you are not here. And so you keep yourself away from the divine fruits of this moment. Remember this. You are here. You don't have to come back here. You have to just see that you are already here. You just have to be unoccupied. You just have to be free. So just be free from anything that you are doing for 5 minutes. Consciously decide not to do anything, not to engage with anything. You are just here. You don't have to come back here. You are already here. What you are tasting right now is yourself, is the truth of yourself. Outside my house, birds are singing. They are here like this. Life is moving here. No need to solve anything. You are just here. It is so joyful. It is so clear. There is clarity here. Just be here. Life will open all the secret doors for you. Then you can know everything without knowing anything. You can see everything without desiring to see anything. You being here is enough to achieve this imaginary spiritual goal, awakening or enlightenment, this encounter or seeking for the truth, the true self. All is present already here. Only you were not present. Now you are present here. So be present here and stay. The more you stay, the more taste you will get. Tasting the truth is what solves all your problems of the ego mind. So taste the truth. It is very joyful anyway. So it is beautiful to taste it. But taste it not as a solution for anything. Let everything be here like this, and you choose to taste this moment over anything else. Okay? You can slowly come back. There is no end to the so-called journey, which can be spiritual or non-spiritual, seeking, searching. There is no end, and there is no finding also in that, because what you are searching is not present there; it is present here in this. So whenever you want to taste the truth, just feel the ground under your feet, and slowly, slowly, your whole body is experienced. You are aware your body is here. Then your reports of your senses, these things are here. Then your thoughts are here. Your feelings are here. Your emotions are here. Everything is here. And you are here. That's all you have to do. It is so easy. Don't search it there. Taste it here. What you want to taste is present already. You are absent from the place where it is present. Truth is present here in this moment, and you are absent from this moment. That is why you are not able to taste it. You also come back here, then you very easily taste it and know whatever is required to be known. Okay, it was very beautiful to be together like this. I'm very happy to be with all of you. Thank you.